Microphone check 1 2, what it do? Microphone check 1 2, what it do? Microphone check 1 2, what it do? Y'all know me. Or better yet, I feel a need to reintroduce myself. My name is Nye. It's the God, Nakir Rashad. I know there are those of you that's been following me, rocking with me, and then there are those of you that are kind of new to me, and so you don't know. So let me just let you know how this go. Rarely do I do premeditated recordings. Rarely do I do that. I'll do it sometimes. You know, you can say something and I don't like that. Let me say it over. Okay, that was right, and then I posted it, and that's what you get. But I'm authentic. I am the definition of authenticity. I go in the moment. I never know what I'm going to talk about. I almost never know what the subject, the predicate, or the content is going to be about. I kind of just go, and whatever hits me in my chest is what I bring to you. So I need you to know that. So I felt compelled to kind of just hit record on the phone and just talk to you guys tonight. But anytime that I talk to you, it's going to always be about something. So let me kind of see where I'm going with this. What you feeling? Let's talk about spirituality. I cannot express to you enough how important it is that you ground yourself, that you surround yourself around like minds and like beings, how you connect yourself to a vibrant waveform. Connect yourself to an energy. Everything is an outlet. Everything is about a charge. Everything is about a charge. Everything needs to be plugged in at some point in time. Even the sun goes down and the sun rises. Everything takes a break. Know that. They're promoting fear. And if you know anything about fear, the only thing stronger than love is fear. 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 When you hear the term fear, it irks you. But I need for you to face it. Face it. You have got to see what it is that they are presenting and see it for what it really is. It's a ploy. It's a distraction. They're trying to gain something from you. They need something from you. What do they need, you ask? They need your energy, because they are energy vampires. Let me elaborate on that. When we were young and when we went to sleep and we had what we know now as a sleep paralysis, before we knew what it was, they told us it was the devil riding your back. And no matter how much you tried to scream and move, you just couldn't wake up. And the more you tried to scream and move, I don't care who you called on, if it was Jesus or who it was, you couldn't move. You couldn't say anything. And they would heckle and they would laugh and they would ride and they would just be the most menacing. Now we know that is sleep paralysis. So let me explain what happens during sleep paralysis. Every single night that you go to sleep, your soul, your consciousness leaves the body, it leaves the vessel, and it travels. It travels abroad. But you know that same umbilical cord, that physical umbilical cord that they disconnect at birth? Well, in spirit, that same umbilical cord is attached to your spirit. And your spirit travels. It travels. It goes abroad. It travels. What happens is, when you go to the spirit realm, you're a light vessel. And so you meet other light beings. But then there are dark beings that see you. And they see light. But when you see them, you see darkness. You become fearful. And you emit that fear. And they say, oh shit. She don't know she God. He don't know he God. Hey. It's time to feast. Let's go. You get scared in the spirit realm. They enter into a portal. And that portal lands in your bedroom, which is usually around your bed, because it's where you're resting. The moment that they enter into that portal, a signal from your physical body travels through the umbilical cord, and it goes to your consciousness. It goes to your soul, your spirit, and it says, we're under attack. Get back into your body. We need to wake up. So you try to get back into your body, and you're trying to wake up. You're scared. You can't move. You're trying to call out. You're trying to kick your legs. You're trying to move your hands. And the more you try to move out of fear, the more you try to rush, the more fear you emit. And the more fear you emit, the more they feed. The stronger you make them. When you finally wake up, you're afraid to go back to sleep. You can't tell if it was a dream or if it was for real. Truth is, it was one and the same. Everything about this realm, this third dimensional plane that we are living in, it's about promoting fear. You do the math. If you believe in religious rhetoric, and the Bible tells you that once upon a time, the devil knew God, sat beside God, even in the book of Job, needed to get permission from God in order to attack Job. Even when the devil was cast out of heaven with 3/4 of his angels, it came here to earth. When Adam and Eve were created, it was the devil that greeted them, that outsmarted them. So what are you saying, Akil? What are you saying? Everything about this third dimensional plane is low vibration, low frequency. It's evil. I made a video recently where I explained how you are a frequency. But this third dimensional plane has you vibrating so low and so slow that now you've taken a form called the human body. But what you're really not is a human. What you really are is a frequency. You move like this. You can't see what's between. That's how you really move in real time. But we are here, so we go from to this is what you are. So you get to walk in it, talk in it, move in it, operate in it. You get to do that. But it's not what you are. See, the principalities of good and evil that we wrestle with, as above is below, in is without is in. There is nothing separated from itself. Consciousness is a part of the totality of the creator, the creation, and existence as we know. Nothing is separated. Think of creation as different ideas. You know how like in the same mind you can still conjure different ideas? You can still change your thinking. You can still feel a different type of way and then kind of bounce back and think about and move that, and you can kind of multitask and move. Think that's consciousness. Just think of you, me, and everybody else in one mind. Just bouncing ideas. And you're an idea in the whole realm of consciousness. You're an idea. You're a manifestation. And in your manifestation, you are building. You ever seen Avatar, which is one of my favorite movies? Remember how Jake Sully was a paraplegic in what we call the third dimensional plane, this world, this realm. He was in a wheelchair. But whenever he laid down and they plugged him and he was able to go to Pandora, which is another dimension. He was able to run, jump, lead, fight. That's the spirit realm. And when he went to sleep there, he woke up here. We do the same thing. See, they showing you everything. It's all about how you perceive it, or how you receive it, and how you believe it. This is not the real world. This is not the real world. This is the Matrix, fam. It is. This is not the real world. This is the Matrix. Do not be consumed by the Matrix. You are vibrating at your all-time low. You must rise above. No matter how they bombard you, no matter the distraction that they place before you, trust in your inner self. Trust in the inner you. I am speaking to my soul ties and my soul mates and the ones that I have known. I know you as well as you know me. I am he. You are. I am, we are. This is confirmation. If you were searching for it, this is it. This is confirmation. The path that you've been on is the right path. Even when you get knocked off and you find yourself deviating from, but it's still in you, the desire to will and get back on because you know where you're supposed to be, I am he. This is that. This is you get knocked off, but you know where you're supposed to be, and let me slowly get back on, and now I'm on it. And now I gotta do light exercises. I gotta take my fibers. I gotta take my spirulina. I gotta take my probiotics. I gotta take my black seed oil. I gotta get in the habit of drinking a half a gallon of alkaline water a day. I gotta fight those urges from the chicken, because it ain't everything. It's just the chicken. And that's because of it's the easiest access. They put it everywhere. If you can't find anything else, you can find chicken. That should be the red flag. Why is it so easily accessible? And that's what I tell myself every single day to kind of put me on the path that I'm on. This shit is too easily accessible. Nothing that you're supposed to have is made easy for you to consume. Why a salad costs more? Well, I can get a piece of chicken for 99 cents, but I gotta pay $7 for a salad. So I tell myself these things. I remind myself of these things. So when I do deviate, I can kind of weigh that thing. Cause we're gonna get off track. But if you let me tell, I believe that's your body telling you, I don't really want to be on that way right now. I'm supposed to be on that way, but at the same time, don't let me go too far to the left. Don't let me go too far to the right. Keep me balanced. So I would like to think I am a balanced individual. The attack is on your spirit and your mind. This is the Matrix. Do not be consumed by the rhetoric, by the bullshit. Find balance in what it is that you do. You don't have to do me, just like I don't have to do you. But please find balance in what you do. I would like to call this the confirmation video. I think I just found a name for it. Let's call this the confirmation video. Share this. Tell somebody that you know they need to hear this. Because this is that. This is the confirmation video. The circles get smaller and smaller. The more intuitive you become, the more woke you become, your circle becomes smaller and smaller. And then you begin to feel lonely, but that's okay. Because unless you're a twin, a triplet, or quadruplet or more, you came into this world alone anyway. So it's okay. As above is below. Maybe the end is the beginning. Maybe you're supposed to feel alone. But even if feeling alone, own it. Just as long as you don't slip into a depression. But you own that. And you say, well, if I gotta be alone, damn it, I'm gonna do it strong. If I gotta be alone, I'm gonna do it strong. Repeat after me. If I gotta do it alone, I'm gonna do it strong. 2 more times. If I gotta do it alone, I'm gonna do it strong. 1 more time. If I gotta do it alone, I'm gonna do it strong. Find your place and where you belong. You're a God. They don't want you to know that. You ain't gotta be a sheep. You ain't got to be a slave. You ain't got to think like the rest. You ain't got to do what they do. You ain't got to do that. You ain't got to feel that. You are a soul having a human experience. Own that. Own it. You are a soul having a human experience. Own it. And be proud of it. Figure out what your purpose is here, so that you don't have to repeat here. And when it's time for you to move on from here, you can ascend to the next level, as I plan to do, because I'm not coming back. My mission is doing exactly what I'm doing right now. Reminding you of yours. Whew, I felt that. I felt that. Your purpose in life is to figure out your purpose in life. And it's that simple. Ground yourself and meditate, contemplate, conversate with sound minds and sound souls. And if you feel like there is nobody you can talk to, then damn it, talk to yourself. Ride alone. Just be strong when you ride alone. Don't slip into a depression. Don't feel like you cursed because you ain't got a lot of friends, because you ain't got a lot of family, because you done lost a lot of people. You ain't lost shit. You ain't lost shit. Your mission is your mission. Your journey is your journey. Walk it. Own it. Take a commercial break. Thank y'all for checking in. Thank y'all for checking in. Thank y'all for checking in. Please share this. Tag somebody that needs to hear this. But own your purpose. Own it. Nobody can tell you what your purpose is. Like, as motivational as I try to be, as I probably am, I like to think I care about people more than I care about me, but I care about me so much that I think I can afford to care about you and not lose any sleep or anything about caring about me, because I ain't gonna miss a meal, I ain't gonna miss a deadline. I love me. It ain't the body that I love, it's the soul. It's the knowing who I am. It's the knowing that this ain't my first time here. It's the knowing that while I'm here, I get to motivate you, and I get to get some of this greatness, and I get to throw it off in this phone. Boom, boom, boom. You got that? Receive that, own that. You got that? Carry that. Pass it along. Because I just gave you something. I'm a spiritual guru. I am a God. I know that. Shit comes across as arrogant, don't it? But I'm not. Really as humble as they come. I love children more than I love anything. Shit waters my eyes and makes my heart form tears. I love children that much. You gotta know me to know that, though. Protect our babies. Please teach them what you learn late. Teach them early what you learn late. Please do that. Please. Please. Please do that. Because I don't know whose son gonna date my daughter. I don't know whose daughter's gonna date my sons. But I need for your children to be right. Because mine's gonna come ready. So please prepare yours. You feel me? But that's about it. So again, we're gonna name this video the confirmational video. Please share, tag, comment, like. Just get back into the groove of thing. Back by popular demand. I love y'all. And I'm gonna leave it on that note. Play this back, play this back, play this back, start it over. Get into it. Grab your boyfriend, grab your girlfriend, grab your husband, grab your wife, grab your family, grab your children. Sit back and listen. You know, chew the fish, spit out the bone. What's for you, absorb it. What's not for you, don't worry about it. But I know I said something that resonates with you. And that's my purpose. Peace.